Welcome, I'll be reacting to Space 1999, Season 1, Episode 9. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original, and no spoilers in the comments, please.
20 miles long by 5 miles wide.
Whoa. It's like Atlantis in space.
Signal decoded.
Emergency. Emergency. This is the commander of the spaceship Darians. A major catastrophe has occurred. Hundreds sick and dying.
We're picking up life signs, Commander.
Maybe it's not too late, Commander.
Alpha has a very limited population right now, and people keep dying every episode. I'm not sure going over to a plague ship is the best idea. I know that she's probably about to argue that they should. As a commander, I would say no.
Lowry security. Alan, put Eagle 1 on the pad for immediate liftoff. Anne, Sandra, keep all communication systems wide open. Any response from that ship, relay it through to us.
His compassion is admirable, but if whatever contagion it is gets to Alpha... What a gorgeous model. Someone must have spent weeks working on that. Tractor beam?
We're being drawn into the ship.
Automated system, I would assume, to help pilots come in. I am loving the design.
Eagle 1 calling main mission. Eagle 1 calling main mission. Do you read me?
I can understand the huge ship taking over for docking procedures. However, it is suspicious if communications are being blocked. You might want to arm up before going through that airlock.
Well, we're here. Can we get out again?
What a good intro.
We have breathable atmosphere outside. Radiation distortion. Even our comlocks are affected. The ship is saturated with atomic radiation. Yeah, but it's too weak to harm us.
Could be worse, I guess. Oh my goodness. Did they accidentally set off a nuclear explosion somewhere on the ship that caused all this damage and then the residual radiation? Maybe from a power source? Oh good, they have security with them.
We're in for a long walk.
Size of a city. Ought to be worth it. That remains to be seen.
They're armed as well. This makes me more comfortable. A door.
I'll try and move this.
It's almost like they deliberately barricaded themselves in.
Let's just take a look.
Famous last words. Let's just take a look.
Bill?
Curiouser and curiouser. It seems like there are different factions going on, all at war with each other. I mean, I guess that was bound to happen on a huge spaceship like this. Looks like stun weapons. I think we're okay. I think they're just trying to hide. Yeah. He's probably scared.
There. We need your help. Please. We'll protect you.
I think he just made it to the nice part of the ship. The penthouse suite. The city would have been incredible back in its heyday. All those trees, probably gorgeous park avenues. Like that ship in the reimagined Battlestar Galactica with the entire garden in it. That was so beautiful. Cloud 9, I think it was called. Oh, wow, look at that headdress. Gorgeous.
Are you recovered?
He's like, I don't know. She looks like Persephone, like the personification of spring.
Our people are called Darians. This was our world. I'm Kara, Director of Reconstruction on this ship.
Have you found the rest of my people?
We don't know where the others are yet. We'll find them, but it may take a bit of time. That signal was automatically triggered when all but one of our nuclear reactors exploded. It's been transmitting ever since.
Ever since
Yeah.
when?
Ever since this disaster occurred, 900 years ago.
900?
Only this part of the ship was shielded.
No wonder things degraded so badly.
Only 14 of us survived intact.
14.
Something more is going on here that she is not telling us. Don't trust him. Oh. So anyone who isn't perfect is destroyed in this world. That's horrific. Is this why you don't help random large spaceships in space? You just keep going past them. I like that her makeup is slightly smeared. That's a good touch. He is so creepy.
As commander of the Alpha Base on
As annoying as the elitist group is, I am loving their robes and how well they drape. It's difficult to find fabric that drapes that well. The costume designer on this show is fantastic.
In time, your resources will give out. Your people start to die. You will all perish.
Oh, you have some way to go before we get to that point.
Oh, they each have their own color.
Join us. Share in the future on the new world that awaits our arrival.
I don't trust them.
I know you're concerned for the rest of your party.
I mean, look at the anarchy outside. I mean, in 900 years, they probably would have come up with their own religion and everything. Oh, does she get her own Conan the Barbarian outfit? Yes! I kind of like it. That's awesome. She's like, I'm gonna burn that, because you are...
I mean, can we complete the voyage with the Darians?
100 years is a long time. Nice. Oh. Come on, Carter, you're better than this. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm so in love with the fabric on all of their gowns and dresses.
Look at their components.
No basic proteins, no amino acids, or trace elements.
How can you survive without protein? They eat the mutants and the other people in the other levels, don't they? This is a Donner Party episode. Yuck. Ugh.
On this ship.
Well then, just a minute. I said that there were no reserves of these elements anywhere on this ship. That's not strictly correct. There is one source where they could find those elements. A human source.
Yeah.
That's it, John. Living human bodies.
That is a turn I was not expecting. So they perpetuate this religion to get their food source. Oh.
Of truth.
Doesn't matter where we get those elements from.
It matters.
We gave them a god to believe in.
You gave them a
Oh, I
god.
see.
A god who taught them to preserve only the fittest.
It was just on stun, so he should wake up momentarily.
This is no spirit. Look! They have deceived you! He's a man! Who of you will follow?
A gene bank that contains the undamaged genetic material of our race. Join us, John Koenig. Put an end to this terrible thing we've had to do.
It'd be so easy to get lost. Look at all these gorgeous set designs, though. I love the elegance of this show.
They've got Helen. She's around here somewhere. Larry? Larry's dead.
They've never left level 7, so this is all new to them. Must be a little overwhelming.
I want you to take us to her, or we'll tear this place apart.
Yeah, he will too, if you hurt Helena. The meat locker. Despicable.
She's not been harmed. She'll be all right in about 12 hours.
Transplant surgery.
What else are you doing? Good gracious.
That's how you Darians prolong life.
Is there nothing you won't do in the sacred name of survival?
We can't reproduce ourselves!
Yeah, well, your little tinsel lives are about to end. Because here come those that you've been exploiting. Justice.
You are not a god.
Oh, perfect. That is such a fitting end.
The only chance you have is to help each
Work
other
together.
and live together.
They're the future.
For your future now.
That was one of the more thought-provoking episodes so far of this show. How far would you go for survival and to preserve your culture? What Commander Coney was pointing out, and that I agree with, is in a situation like that, you need to work together and put aside your differences and even be willing to give up your culture for the sake of compassion and a better future. If after the disaster, instead of just abandoning people, when they found out 20 years later that there were survivors, they should have gone out and done everything they could to explain the situation, try to retrain everyone, not give them some fake religion for the sake of power and then eat them and take their organs. Because, yikes. I felt like something was really off with the main group from the start, despite their fantastic costumes. But I wasn't expecting it to go that dark. Wow. I think this was a good experience for the Elfins as well, because it showed them what could happen in their future if things got really bad. And it allows them time to prepare and really think through, what would you do in that situation? Like, what if almost all of their power stations blew up? How would they react? Because although Alpha is smaller, it can happen there, you know, when people get desperate. So this was a fascinating episode and very well done.